Osho, you know, if you stop and you look around and you see all these different pagans, beliefs and systems out there, how these people are totally like 100% devoted in what they do. Some of them are out there praying 5 or 6 times a day to whatever false deities that they're serving, burning incense to them faithfully. They got the rituals down faithful, and they do all these things. And they do this wholeheartedly to something that's not there, it's not real. And yet, we as Christians, those who are supposed to be claiming to be with us, who are claiming to be true Christians, the question is, we need all to start asking ourselves, are we devoted like that to God? I mean, are we wholeheartedly devoted to God? I mean, do we believe really in God like the way they believe in their idols? Do we believe in God? Do we love the Lord our God with all our heart, with all our mind, and all our strength, with our everything, with our whole being, with everything we have? Do we love the Lord? Do we? Don't you want to see, are you tired of your life being like a round dance going in circles? Don't you want to go and see what's over the horizon, up over the mountain, instead of just wanting to stay in the valley? See, we have to know where our devotion is. Is it just half? Maybe only a percent, a couple of percent, 5, 10, 20%? What? Don't you want to see revival? Now if the church is revived, and that's what revival is for the church, but once the church is revived, then those who are outside will want to come in. See, everyone thinks programs is going to do it. No. You can, anybody can sit there and pull up a program and get people coming to entertain. You're not called to entertain people. We're called to witness to them. Let us get out and let us be devoted to the Lord 100%. I mean, are we in or are we out? Whichever. Are we in? Are we in on His plan? I mean, just look at the plan that He has. I mean, you had many of the early church fathers, and the ones I'm talking about, early church fathers, were the apostles, not those others, but the apostles. And I mean, you read it in the Bible, look at it and see it for yourself. If we are devoted like they were, and if we are devoted like the way pagans are to their false deities, if we're devoted to God like that, I mean, totally committed, well, you have revival. And with it, a fire, a flame, a bonfire. I mean, one that will light the sky, so to speak, And then those who are out in the dark will have to turn and see. And then they could see the light. And maybe not all of them, but I tell you, there'd be more of them coming than what they are right now. Because I'll tell you right now, they don't want to come. But see, the thing is, there has to be some kind of change in us. But what is it we're doing? We're focusing on everything else, and I mean, just, everything else. But it seems like we're not focusing on Him. Let's be devoted to Him 100%. Let's go 200%. How about 1,000%? Being totally committed to love Him with all our heart, with all our mind, with our thoughts, all our strength, our whole substance, all of us, to love Him, totally committed to Him. Then revival will come. You need to stir up the flames, get them fanned up. And that's not through programs. It is through genuine love of God, and totally committed, and to love your brothers. As if you're totally committed to God, you will love your brothers just as much as you love God. Think on that one. Hey, are you in with me? Let's see if we can just put what we got into it. Come on. We all need to be devoted more than what we have been. Because, see, then those on the outside can say, if we don't commit ourselves, then they can turn around and they'll just be saying what they've been saying all along. They'll be just saying God is not real because you're not real. You don't have nothing. And don't that always hurt you? Doesn't that bother you? Tell you, we need to be revived. And the time has come. Are you with me? And what I mean by are you with me, do you agree with me? And not because it's me. Okay? In other words, are you in on God's plan? Are you all for devoting yourself? Huh? 100, 200, 500, 800, 900,000%? You don't have to say it, but it's good to hear it. But say it only if you mean it. If you're for it, say aye. Aye. That. Yes. Ha-ho. Let's be devoted to Him. And let us give our all for Him. And when you do, my brothers and sisters in Yeshua, you're going to see revival break forth. Devotion to Him. Not by mouth, but from the heart, from the mind. And everything we do, our whole being, all our substance, everything, wholly, totally, 100% devoted to the Lord. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Shalom. Aho. Aye.